Hey everybody, this is Danica
and Dee,
and we're sister
to sister.
And she's very opinionated.
And she thinks she knows everything.
No, I don't. Okay, so the topic for the day is,
why are there so many women who say that they're looking for a good man and so many men who say they're looking for a good woman, but we seem to be missing each other? Why are they not finding each other?
No, you already have a good man, but I seem to be missing them. And you're right, but I was thinking about the question, and I think that if there was, first of all, a clear-cut answer, then we would be millionaires right now, because we would have the biggest,
we would bottle that up.
We would bottle it up and have the best dating service ever. Exactly. And it would be better than eHarmony, and we would have better guarantees if we knew the answer to that. But I think ultimately there are a lot of different reasons. Sometimes men and women look in the wrong places. I think some men and women, both alike, when they say that they're looking for a good woman or a good man, I think they don't look for those good qualities that they want first. I think they look toward outward appearance first, and then figure out that this person is not what I wanted, when they should be looking toward the inside of the person first. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think that wherein a guy might look at a woman and say, dang, she's fine, and I'm going to go holler at her. And then he finds out that there's no substance to her later on. Or she might be a gold digger later on. Or she might, have drama in her life. And you find that out later on because you were looking at the outward appearance. And the same thing, some women, they might see a man and say, dang, he's fine, or oh, he got a big bankroll, or whatever, and then they find out later on that this man is not worth his salt.
Right.
So,
and don't get us wrong, I believe that everybody wants somebody that's attractive.
Exactly.
Everybody wants somebody that's attractive. So we're not saying go after somebody who's unattractive or don't look at looks, because I think that's the first thing that attracts you to a person.
And not only that, because a lot of times it's not just beauty that people are looking at. They're looking at, she wears a nice hairstyle, she has herself together, or he has himself together, he has on, some nice Timbs or something. I think they're looking at more than just the physical. They're looking at the whole package. And sometimes people can present themselves as a nice package, but it's kind of like a cardboard box that you wrap up with really nice paper, but there's nothing on the inside. Exactly. So we're not saying that you shouldn't look at looks, because everybody wants somebody attractive, like you said. But I think that after you initially look at the looks, you need to dig deeper. Don't let the looks blind you and make you feel like, okay, well, this is it, because she defined this thing. Just like Eddie Murphy said, I heard him say one time, he knew that his wife was going to be his ex-wife now, we see, was going to be his wife, because he just looked at her and said she was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen, and he would marry her without a prenup. And Eddie was talking about a prenup way back in Raw. So, you can't just look at somebody on the outside and say, that's who I'm going to marry. And I think that's one main reason why they're missing each other.
I think they're missing each other simply because we have false expectations, or I would say false expectations of people. We say we're looking for. I think we don't have our definitions. Well, what is a good man? What is a good woman? We say we want a good man, we say we want a good woman, but when you actually find a good woman or a good man, or you have one right before you, you really don't, that's not really what you want. I think it sounds good to say I want a good man or a good woman. Because of course, who's going to say I want a bad man? Exactly. Who's going to say I want a gold digger woman? Who's going to say I want a woman that's a B? Who's going to really say that? But sometimes I think that's what people really want. Oh, my cell phone rang, that scared me. And sometimes I think that's what people actually want, because if you really say you want a good man or a good woman, and sometimes they're right there staring you in the face, then I don't think that's what you really that's what you really want. Because
and a lot of times
a good man, a good man will work, a good man will provide for you, a good man is generous, a good man is thoughtful, kind, a good man gets along with his family and his mama, but I just don't think.
I think a lot of times, being single, I do know that I have met some good men, but you have to, like you said, you have to specify what you mean, because I have met some good men, but they weren't what I wanted. So now I have to specify, okay, I don't mean just a good man who will work, who will, you know, who's a nice person. There's some qualities about that man that I want that have really nothing to do with being a good man. It's just qualities that I like a humorous person. I don't care if everything about you is great, but if me and you just sit there and we don't laugh and we don't have fun together, then I can't be with you. So laughter is a big part of our family. As a lot of you know now from my other videos, laughter is a big part of our family, and I think we get it from Daddy. Well, you know, Mama too, because she crazy too, but we get most of it from Daddy.
Double dose.
Yes, most of it from Daddy though, because he's so funny, and a lot of times girls do look to their fathers for some main characteristics that they want. So I personally have known good men, and I'm a good woman, but it's not exactly what I wanted. So,
well, it's obvious here that we don't have the answer. We don't have the answer, because if we had the answer, like you said, we'd be millionaires.
Exactly.
But that's just our opinion on that subject, and
we want your opinion too. So send us video responses or comment on the page. Subscribe.
Yes.
And because we're going to be bringing you more videos to come on different topics that we talk about all the time anyway.
Yes, like I said, this is us for real.
Yeah, all the time. All the time. And yeah, so
that's it.
Y'all be blessed. And so will we.